All right, I'm here with Marnie Rosen. Marnie is a national champion in figure here in Australia, and we're going to talk about a couple different back movements that you may or may not have seen before. If you're looking for a nice V-taper, most people are, you obviously want to develop your lats, muscles in your back. So we're going to show you a couple different ways to do that. This first exercise, I'm going to take credit and say I invented it. I've popularized this. It's called a Meadows row, and you can also do this on a T-bar machine. Here we have a landmine set up, and this is what Marnie's going to do. Okay. Typically, when you do this, you're going to want to use straps around your wrists so your grip doesn't give out. But this is essentially what we're going to do. We're going to grab the bar, and we're going to row it. Now, as Marnie's going to do this, I'm going to take you through her form and kind of what we're looking for and how to perfect this exercise. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to look at this hip right here because it's perfect. It's actually set up a little higher than the other hip. The side that you're executing the row on, you want that hip up a little bit. The reason why is, watch this. It's going to pre-stretch your lower lat, okay? Now, watch your elbows now. Okay, right now, her elbows are coming up kind of high, so she's getting a lot of rhomboid and upper lat activation. Now watch this. She's going to step up with her feet. Just step up a little. The other leg up. Okay, now keep rowing. Now she's getting kind of in the belly of her lat. Just by moving her feet forward and backward, she can change the stress of the part of her back she wants to hit. So if she wants to hit more rhomboids and upper lats, she's going to have her feet back a little. If she wants to hit the belly of her lat, she's going to stand up a little. And if you watch your elbows, they look really good. Now the other thing you can do, you can stretch at the bottom really well with this exercise. Look at this stretch right here. It's excellent. Now watch this. Watch this stress. Okay, now the other thing is this hand that's not actually doing the movement should be resting so she has balance. We don't want her sitting here thinking about how am I going to stay balanced. So use that other hand to balance yourself while you're rowing, okay? There you go. That's the Meadows row. All right, now the next exercise we're going to do is a one-arm barbell row. Most people are familiar with a barbell row. They use with both hands. This is actually more difficult on your lats. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand beside the bar, and we're simply going to row it. It's almost like a dumbbell row. So our model is going to execute this movement, and there's a couple key things we're going to look for here. Okay, first of all, you're going to watch your elbows. She's getting a really good range of motion. Her elbows are coming up high. She's getting a great lat contraction. Now, let's say she wanted to change the stress on her back. All she has to do is move her feet, and again, you can apply more stress to upper lats, lower lats. So she's going to step up a little bit this time. Now, I want you to watch her form now. Watch as she does it. Now, compare that to the last couple reps she did. Now she's getting more lower lats because her foot position has changed. It's all about the elbow. You can't think, I'm pulling with my arm. What you have to think is I'm driving with my elbow. So upper lats, lower lats, it's all about your elbow. That's the key to lat development. Also, if you notice, she had her other arm resting. She's not doing a balance exercise. And here's the final key point. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they row is they get into this rotation like this. Keep your shoulders square and flat. So don't twist, just stay in position. Pull with your lats. She's going to do a couple more reps, and now she's going to really reach and stretch. Also, watch how her shoulders are staying square and she's not rotating, okay? So we're going to do a couple more reps. See the stretch? See how she's staying square? She's not twisting. That's perfect. That's exactly how you do this. All right, now we're going to take just a normal dumbbell row and we're going to make it a little bit more of an explosive movement, okay? The key to this is your elbows again. Elbows, elbows, elbows. We're going to drive our elbows up hard. This weight isn't real heavy, but you got to realize most of you out there will be using a little bit more weight. So again, it's just a normal dumbbell row. We call these dead stop dumbbell rows, okay? So drive your elbow, hard, rest, hard, rest. And when you do that with a heavier dumbbell, it's a very, very difficult movement. It requires a lot of energy, training your lats more explosively as opposed to kind of in a rhythm. It's just a different way of hitting lat fibers. Now drive it up a little bit harder. Stretch. Now you want to pause at the bottom. Pause. Let it sit down. You actually let it sit down and then boom, drive up hard. There, that's what you want right there. There you go, dead stop dumbbell row. Okay, now we're going to take a simple dumbbell pullover. I just want you to experiment with this technique when you're doing it. Most people lay across the bench. Notice now we're laying on the bench and not really across it, okay? So it's a dumbbell pullover. What you're going to do is get a little bit of bend in your elbows and then lock your arms. All the pull is going to be done with your lats and your serratus. So she's going to lower the dumbbell slowly. Now when you come back up, you're only going to bring it to right above your forehead because we want to keep tension on your lats. If she continues to go up here, she's going to lose tension on her lats and she's going to start shifting tension to her pecs, okay? So she's going to come down, back up to the top of her head. Now don't force the stretch at the bottom. Every time you do a rep, a set, you'll get more flexible, you'll get looser, so don't force it, okay? Each time you do a set, you'll feel a better range of motion. This is very simple, but it's very effective for your lats. Now we're going to do a T-bar row. Actually, it's a T-bar deadlift. But looking at this, normally you would think, wow, that's a great spinal erector exercise, or maybe you're thinking glutes and hams. She's actually going to be working her lower lats. Notice a couple things here. We have plates that we're standing on, number one. This is to give you a little bit more range of motion. Number two, notice she has a small plate right here. You're going to want to use smaller plates. If it was a bigger plate, she'd be standing up too high. She wouldn't have a range of motion. So we're elevating her feet. We're using small plates. Now what's the execution of this T-bar deadlift? Watch what she's doing. Okay, when she's coming up, I want her to pull her elbows back a little and flex right here, okay? All the tension is right here. You can feel her lower lats flexing really tight right now. The main thing is mind-muscle connection on this. Think lower lats, lower lats. All right, now we're going to talk about rear delts, your posterior deltoids back here. This is, it's actually a very easy muscle to develop. It's just most people don't train it. So I'm going to show you a couple very, very simple ways you can change your form on a rear dumbbell lateral raise. You probably already do these every once in a while, but we're going to do a couple things here that'll really put stress on your rear delt and kind of take it out of your traps and your mid-back. This is where a lot of people, they kind of lose the stress on the rear delts. So first we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a couple reps. Now the first thing I want you to do is I want you to hang your arms, just hang them, okay? I don't want your arms bent and flexed, okay? She's just hanging them. Now, she's going to do what I call a swing. So she's going to swing the dumbbells up. Now I want you to watch her rear delt right here. Watch it work. Just keep going. Just keep swinging. Notice she's not shrugging with her traps. She's not pulling with her mid-back. She's just letting her arms hang and she's literally swinging and flexing. Now, once you get tired, these muscles tend to take over. So all you have to do to keep stress on your rear deltoid is just shorten the range of motion. So instead of coming all the way up, she can just come right to here. Bring them all the way down. Right there. So that's how you can extend the set and keep tension where it's supposed to be. Okay. Now we're going to do a simple dumbbell slide lateral for the medial head of your deltoid. Obviously, if you develop this, it helps enhance that nice V taper. So the important thing is, I want you to watch where the dumbbell's at, okay? So she's going to do a couple reps here. Watch where the dumbbell's at. Watch if it's going this way or this way. Just watch where the dumbbell's going, both arms. This is how you keep tension on the right spot on your shoulder. What I see a lot of times is people start coming up like this and they turn it into kind of this hybrid front side delt exercise. She's actually got this down perfect. She's coming straight out to the side and she's using the lateral head of her delts. When you're doing this exercise, just think, keep my arms straight out to the side, keep my arms straight out to the side. Just go over that over and over in your head until you get this down. We're going to do a movement that I call 6 ways, and this is going to target your front and side delt in the same exercise. So she's going to start off with a side lateral raise up. Now she's going to bring the dumbbells out in front of her, touch them together, bring them up, right here, lower them, stop, back out to the side, and down. So as she's coming up, she's targeting her medial head, the side of her deltoid. When she's bringing them together, she's shifting stress to the front part of her shoulder. And when she's bringing them up, you have to use very light weight when you do this. It's a very difficult exercise. But when she shifts out to the front, she's basically just moving tension out to the front of her shoulder. Okay, let's do one more. Up, out in front, up, down. Make sure you control the weight. Make sure you're not jerky, nice, smooth movements. It's called 6 ways because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great developer for side and front delts. All right, now we're going to do an exercise called spider crawls. These are actually good to strengthen your rotator cuff. You can actually feel these in your rear delta even. It's a very good exercise. If you have if your shoulders are kind of achy, your rotator cuff is a little beat up, it's also a very good rehabilitative exercise. So Marna's got a short band, and what she's doing is she's trying to horizontally abduct her shoulders. So she's pulling her hands out. Now watch, she's just going up and down the wall. Now you don't want to get too close to the wall or your elbows will bend too much. You want to kind of stand away from the wall. Now see how she's just going up and down? She's also trying to pull her hands apart, and that's key. Pull your hands apart as you're doing this exercise. And if you can go up and down 3 times, it'll burn. You'll feel it really well.